load. Picking up, I don't know how to pronounce it, man. It's a long, weird name. Weird name. Let me pronounce it if I can. Come on. Pascagoula, Missouri. So I'm gonna go over there and pick up a load. And it goes to Huntsville. So let's get out to it. I'm not too far from it, almost 2 hours. What's going on, guys? We're back. All right, well, I made it. Problem is, I'm an hour late. And I didn't know, but they closed already. So I'm stuck here tonight. So I'm over here at Pascagoula, P-A-S-C-A, something like that, here in Missouri. So I'm stuck here. Yeah. So I'm parked here. I think I'm getting what he's getting. Tickets too. And they're going to Huntsville. So I'm stuck here. Here's the port. If you guys can see that, port of something. It's kind of hard. I'll pronounce it back in the truck. Anyhow, so I'm staying here tonight. Not really doing anything. I mean, look, I get some MREs. I can eat that in the meantime. But yeah, gotta check back early in the morning. Nothing else I can do. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll see you in the morning then. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. This is Gemini G7. Good morning. Well, I woke up early this morning, and I'm really gonna go check in with the security guy over there at the port. I try to start my truck up. My truck won't start. So this gentleman here is really nice to me to help me jump start my truck. So I got the cables running from my terminals to his. Hopefully my truck will start. So I woke up this morning, I tried turning it like, oh man. Now I have to go buy batteries for my truck. This sucks, man. I'm telling you, this year sucks. All right, well, let me try to start my truck. Get to you guys a bit. What's going on, YouTube? It's Gemini G7. We're back. All of you guys can see. All of you guys can see. I'm parked right there. So he wants me to go through here, all the way through here, go into the very last door, go in, come through here. So when you get loaded, you exit through here and you go out. I'm getting pickets. These pickets right there. Okay. I'm getting like 43 of those units. I'm gonna load on. Man, that sucks though. My truck, I didn't want to start this morning. And I stayed in my truck last night. So if my truck has a hard time starting, and I know for sure it's not a starter because my truck starts just fine, because when he jumped me and cranked it up like it was nothing. So our best bet is the batteries. I believe I have 3 batteries on my truck, so I'll have to buy 3 more batteries. And hopefully the batteries aren't that expensive. I never bought battery for my truck before. I bought battery for my car, like $200-300, you know, for a good one. But for a truck, I do not know. The guy that jumped me, he said that the batteries he got are 1,000 watts each, and they last him a long time. I said, well, usually battery age by cycle. So every time you charge them, it's one cycle. So one cycle is one time is old. So let's say a truck, well, I'm just saying for hypothetically for a car, you look at about what, 900 cycles. So 900 times charging the battery. It also depends on what type of battery you get, you know, if it's acid or it's a dry cell, you know, the coils in them. But we'll see. After I get loaded and deliver this load, I will see if I can swing by a store, a shop, and give me some batteries, man. Because I need batteries. I need to buy 3 from Freightliner. Yeah, because luckily I leave jumper cables in my truck. If it wasn't for the jumper cables, I would have been screwed. But I leave jumper cables in my truck just in case if I ever need it. You know, I'll put them in my truck 2 years ago, and today I needed them. So thank God I got jumper cables to get my truck started. So now I'll leave my truck running right now, just to be sure it stays on. So I'll leave like that the whole entire time till I get offloaded and back to Houston. All right, guys. So I'll wait for those guys to load me up. Once they load me, we'll be on our set and strap it down. It is what it is. It's a nice dock area. You need a TWIC card as well. We're by the water, so you need a TWIC card. Okay. So, all right, guys. I'll catch you in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. We got loaded. Like I said, we're getting pickets. Okay. So I gotta strip everything down. I didn't know that let me do it while they're loading, because over there, Port Arthur, they want you to stay in your truck the whole entire time after they're done loading before you can get out and start strapping. But these guys they told me all late, so I only did like halfway. All right, let me go ahead and start strapping it down and start cracking them down, and we get going. All right, and there goes the security guard. I guess just in a bit. What's going on, YouTube? I'm on the side of the road now. Again, I got loaded, right? I drive maybe about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Swing by Love, which is down the street, down that way. Pick up some food real quick, and then start driving. Once I start getting ready to get on the freeway, this happened. So now, this is the second time it happened. As you guys can see, the hose has popped again. I mean, we changed a new thermostat, we changed a new buy switch. I don't know why it's still doing what it's doing. This is really confusing. It's a brand new radiator, brand new reservoir. All the hoses are brand new. This is a brand new hose, and it's still popping. You know? Crazy, dude. Oh man, look like this thing has been bent. Let me try to see if I can bend it back. But man, cooling everywhere. This year has been really, really rough. My truck's been down a lot this year, and this is the second time. This is the second time it happened to me. The second time. What can I do? Not only that, my battery went out on my truck. I had to go buy 3 new batteries too, as well, and then I got to deal with this. It's been really, really rough. Really, really rough. All right, guys, let me try to get this thing going. If I need more antifreeze, I'll swing by to Love's and get some more antifreeze. Luckily, they're just down the street. See all the trucks are exiting on the ramp over there? It's a good, from here, that looks like a 15-minute walk, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? To get back on the road. And I'm over here, I'm already loaded too, see? So, man, this year's been really rough, man. I put so much money in repair this year on my truck alone, it's not even funny. I'm praying God, I hope things get better for me, you know what I mean? All right, well, let me get this thing going. Catch you guys in a bit. What's going on, YouTube? We're back. Okay, so I was able to walk to Love's where I bought my food, and I bought 9 jugs. So I thought I needed 9 jugs. I ended up using 7 jugs. So 7 jugs, and I re-fixed the hose and put it back where it was and put the bracket back on. Bought 9 jugs. I only used 7, and there are still 4 more jugs, as you guys can see. Okay, so they're just sitting there. If I don't use them, I'm gonna return them. So the idea was, now we have mixed coolant in the system. So now there's peak. I use peak coolant. Now there's shell coolant in here in my system now. So now, when I get to the house, I'm gonna have to dump all that antifreeze out and really don't want to mix different brands in the cooling system. And that's from my understanding. I don't know. I'll ask Hector about it, but I think that's the best way of putting all one brand, one coolant into the radiator system compared to you put like two different brands in the coolant system, even though they're the same color red. So right now, I topped it off a little bit, enough to where it hits the middle between cold max and cold minimum. I put that right in the middle, and now I'm drying right now, and I think it looks okay. So hopefully I make it back and deliver this load and go back home. So we'll see. So we're driving. Okay. And the gauge, the temperature, when the light started, check engine light came on, everything, my needle on my temperature was on the red area. Luckily it didn't blow a head gasket like that, hopefully, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. All right, guys, I'll catch you in a little bit. going on, guys? We're back. Okay, so I'm reached to my destination. I'm in Huntsville. I have strapped everything. I'm beat. It's late. It's been one hectic day. Really one hectic day. Anyhow, from me and Hector and Jake, and we all talked about it on see what's the issue with my truck. So the clutch fan is not coming on. So what it is that when my AC turns on, when my AC is on, the clutch fan turns on every 3 minutes or every 5 minutes. So it keeps the engine cool as possible, as it's going to be running a little bit more harder when you turn the AC. Now, when it happened to me, when my hole was popped, my AC wasn't on. I had my windows rolled down. It feels good outside, and I just don't have my AC on. So when my AC is on or off, it builds so much pressure that fan kicked on. Even though I changed out to a new thermostat, because when the thermostat tells you it's getting really hot, it's supposed to tell the system, the clutch fan, to come on to cool down the coolant in the radiator, so that way it cools down the temperature. It didn't kick on. So what happened was there was too much pressure, the hole was popped, and it leaked antifreeze everywhere. Okay, I can literally smell it. It's all over my engine bay, on my side. It's under my drive shaft, near the exhaust, and it even touched my front end of my flatbed trailer. So man, now my truck's dirty again. But yeah, that's what's going on. So I also found out that my compressor on my AC is going bad. So now we know why the AC is working the way it's supposed to be working, but it's not sometimes. But right now it's blowing cold, but it's going bad eventually. I'm gonna change that out next year. I can't do it right now. Main part is that clutch fan. So it's supposed to be self-priority, where that when it gets so hot, the clutch fan is supposed to come on and cool down the coolant, cool down the engine. Now, when I put everything back and fixed it, and walked 20 minutes to go to the Love, pick up 9 jugs, and walk 20 minutes back when my hands are full, it's a pain in the butt. Okay, once it got here, it would pour it into the reservoir, let it fill up. So I'll put two of mine that I already carry. I always carry 2, and I put it in the back. When I pulled over and put the hose back and fixed it, and you know, back the way it was, I started pouring 2 of my jugs. It didn't fill up, so that's why I had to go back and pick up 9 more jugs. Now I used 8 in total. I still have 1 jug left. I bought that one as extra just in case if I ever need it. Now I'm still driving, trying to reach here to Huntsville so I can deliver this load. Anyhow, yeah, it didn't fill all the way up. So like, man, so I keep pouring, and it finally started filling up. Like, Jesus. So you know, me buying more antifreeze than normal, because I was gonna go spot like maybe 2 or 3. I just wanted to go buy 8 just to be on the safe side, and I was right. It took all 8 jugs. No, 9. I bought 9, but it filled up to 8 jugs plus the 2 already added. So the 2 that I already poured in the first place, the one I already carried, and I had to fill up 6 more jugs out of the box. Pain in the butt. So now, me and Hector, we got into it. So where I'm gonna deliver this load, go to Houston, drop my trailer, bobtail it to the shop, and I'm just gonna drop it off. I'm supposed to work tomorrow. I want to work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna be dealing with this every single time. But yeah, that clutch fan is supposed to kick on by itself, even though when the AC is off. Now, after I filled up, oh shoot, sorry, the camera moved. After I filled up, okay, I didn't realize the camera stopped moving that way. My bad, guys. After I filled up, right, the antifreeze and coolant, and I started driving, there was a section on I-10 going west, going toward Louisiana. There was some traffic, and my AC was off, and my window was down. My temperature, my gauge was about to pop again. It almost nearly hit the red line of the gauge of the thermostat, where it's gonna bust that hose again, and it'd be leaking antifreeze everywhere again. So when it went over to 230, I was like, man, and I was going slow. I was going maybe like 10 miles, 15 miles per hour because it's traffic, you know, almost to butt head with another vehicle in front of me, almost tailgating. I turned my AC on, and then slowly the temperature went down. You know, it just went down, went down, went down. I was like, what the hell? So once I saw that happen, I was like, well, the AC is on. I mean, the clutch fan is going to be kicking in pretty soon. And when it did, the temperature of the gauge and the radiator coolant started going down, 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 down. I was like, man. Then I called Hector again. I said, hey, man, there's something wrong with the truck, man. This is a 2015. This is not no 2000 or 1996 truck. It has its own way of self-priority where that when you're not even having the AC on to use the clutch fan, when you have your AC off and you're driving, it's supposed to kick in and turn the fan on with the clutch fan on to cool down the engine and the coolant in the system. It's not doing it. So I'm gonna offload this, drive deadhead all back to Houston, another hour and a half drive down to Houston, drop my trailer, and bob it out to the shop. I'm gonna drop it off. My fiance's gonna pick me up and let Hector look at this and work on this and try to get to where it's supposed to be. This has just been a long day. It's been a shitty day. I'm also gonna tell Hector to change those batteries out for me too, because I heard this morning, as you guys noticed, this morning I tried to start my truck. It didn't want to start. And you know, I didn't have the truck on where I was sleeping in the truck. I didn't have the AC on because it's cold outside. You know, so it's like, and I have a little window here with the fan blowing in, and you know, it got really cold to where I had to turn the heater on my truck. I have a separate heater. I have a heater in the back to where that you don't even have the truck on. It has a separate system back there in the back, and to turn it on, it started blowing heat, and I slept through the whole night. But still, you know, I wake up this morning, try to start the truck up to let it warm up because I'm gonna get ready to move. I know I'm gonna be ready to move in about 30 minutes because I got to check it at the port to go get my load. Didn't want to start. I always try to carry extra tools, guys, like copper cables, jumper cables. Carry it in your thing. If I didn't have that, I would have probably been stuck there for another couple more hours just to find somebody to have jumper cables to jump start my truck. You know what I'm saying? So just carry extra tools, even on your personal car. Just carry extra stuff. You just, you know, if you carry tools in your vehicle, carry extra stuff because you never know when you're gonna need it. You know, those cable jumpers are brand new. I had them for 2 years, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw one in my truck. So I bought another one, a cable jumpers that I leave at home as well when I need to use it at home. So, but you never know, you might need it. So in 2 years, I didn't use it. It's brand spanking new, and today, this morning, I have to use it just to get my truck started. So now my battery's going bad as well. This has been one shitty day. It's been a long day. It's literally 7:30 right now. I was supposed to be here at 4 o'clock because my appointment was at 4 o'clock. My GPS says at 4 o'clock. No, the hose popped, cooling everywhere. I'm late. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I was supposed to work tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm gonna drop my truck off, get this thing done. This has been a really shitty year. Other than my vacation, this has been really a shitty year. Oh man, I'm just tired. Alright guys, well that's the update. That's what we're gonna do. I want to do some more recording when I get to Hector's shop. Obviously he's gonna be gone. He's probably passed out or whatever when I get there. I might drop my trailer and bobtail there. So, and it's gonna be middle of the dark. It's gonna be black, pitch black, you know, so you won't be able to see me. So that's why I'm just trying to do it here right now before I do all that. I'm still loaded right now. I'm just waiting for him to forklift to offload me. I took all the straps off and I just take it off and I go, get my paperwork and I go, you know. Yeah, it's a really rough day today. But yeah, guys, give me a thumbs like, hit the subscribe down below, hit the notification bell as well. Every Friday is always a new footage. I appreciate what you guys supporting my channel and liking my videos and watching my videos. I really appreciate that, and you guys keep me going. It's been really frustrated. This day is really frustrated. I'm just tired, you know. And man, the holidays are coming up. It's just, man, one thing after another. God. Alright guys, that's all I have right now. Peace, I'm out. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.